Today on my journey we have the need
For speed.
That's right, and we are at the
Palm Springs Air Museum. We are all the way in Palm Springs, where it is going to be a brisk 109 degrees.
currently it's only 100, so
It will get hotter.
it will get harder.
The museum does open at 10. We are here as early as possible to try and beat the heat.
Which is 10.
Yep. So let's go.
All right, let's do this.
Let's go. So just outside the Palm Springs Air Museum, we have this statue here dedicated to those who served in World War II. Looks like the flags of all the service branches all around it.
Do you remember all of them?
Yeah. I don't remember what they look like from the flags though.
So we have Coast Guard, Marines, Navy, Army,
Air Force,
Air Force,
and Space Force.
Space Force. Yep,
Wait, did we get Coast Guard?
we did.
Okay.
It was the first one.
Okay.
Here in the entrance, you can see some of the items they have on display. Print of the Memphis Belle. If you know your history, you know about this plane. I really like the ceiling fan. Is that shaped like a P1? Right? Various medals.
So there are about 5 hangars here, all air conditioned, which is great. But to start off, you got to go outside before the sun gets out. They've got
Well, I mean, the sun's already out before it gets warmer.
It's even worse. There are over 70 aircraft vehicles here from the World War II to Korea and Vietnam.
And we're standing here in the C-47?
Yeah, it's the SkyTrain, the Sky Trooper, or the Dakota. This thing has like 5 names.
Yeah. It was mostly used for carrying supplies and stuff, I believe.
I think so. But it's just so cool to see.
It's very amazing.
And they got a whole row of them down here we're gonna all check out.
Wow, look at the propellers.
It's as tall as you, that prop.
I can see why somebody would mistake some of these airplanes in the old days for UFOs with the lights as big as they are.
I can understand how one of these spinning on one wheel would take out that Nazi in Indiana Jones. And thank God they're giant, because that's a lot of shade.
Yes, one thing I would recommend when you come to the museum, wear SPF, bottle water, try and keep cool.
They got places to refill your bottled waters. And the other thing I'm looking forward to is all the nice little additions they draw on. All the little signifiers. You got Bugs Bunny there. What's up, Doc? Combat Kathy over here.
Lieutenant Gordon Jenkins. And what kind of airplane is this?
Oh, we're gonna find out right now. Republic F 105D, a Thunder Chief.
Wow, look at all the, just on the wheel well. Like, if you look in here, on this wheel well, like, the hoses, just to make this.
Well, you can see how the weapons operate over here. They've taken off a piece of the siding, put on a plastic shell, so you can see how the weapon system mounts in the
Oh wow, look at that.
plane.
The machine gun,
Yeah.
5-barrel. I wonder if this shoots as fast as the one on the ship that we went to on the last episode.
I don't know. That would
was
require,
pretty fast.
yes, that would require research. Look at this row of planes. I think there's a helicopter down there. What do we got here, Los?
We have this is actually not an American airplane.
Ooh.
This is a MiG-17, Russian.
I guess that's true. They said planes from World War II to not necessarily American planes. So that's pretty cool. A Panther. Who's here? Ken's
Kitten.
Kitten.
We got signatures from various people. What kind of airplane is this, Michael?
I don't know. I don't see a sign for this one.
Tire pressure 80 psi. That's a lot more than your car.
Who's over here? Thunderstruck.
And this would be a
Thunderstreak. Ah, that's cute.
yeah, Republic F-84.
What is this for?
This would be a
Super Saver.
Super Saver, an F-100 Super Saver. For 58 Tactical Fighter Squadron.
I wonder if that's to help it go supersonic. This point right here.
Yeah.
I'm resisting the urge to touch these metal structures that have been out in the sun. It's probably for the best.
Also, this little sticky, not a handhold.
Good to know. Hey, we got a Jeep.
Willys.
Yep. 1943, Willys Jeep. Hey, Betty Boop.
Four-wheel drive.
Their registration's up to date. That's always good.
So you mean I can drive this off the lot?
You could drive this off the... Oh, that's a rifle right there.
Yeah. Mounted to the front.
If it's registered, that means it runs. That's pretty crazy.
Next to the Jeep, we got a Prowler. And check it out, the wings kind of fold up.
Yeah,
So
the
when
foldable wings.
When you store it, you get a little room.
Yeah, compact.
And it's got the refueling right on the front, refueling hose.
It's gotta be crazy to fly these things.
It was born on August 1987, so its birthday's coming up.
Hey!
Studebaker.
Please admire, but do not touch. This one's registration is not up to date. Oh, okay. They sealed off the back of this. I know, I wanted to look inside it as well.
Moving on, we have a Tomcat, the F-14 Tomcat.
Nice. That exhaust intake right there.
Very popular airplane. You might recognize this airplane from a few movies.
I don't know what I expected for them to be like a little smaller. These are bigger than first thoughts.
What did you expect?
A little smaller, like over there. Or like maybe one of those first ones we saw.
Yeah, just imagine how much trust they have to like make to get this plane up. Like how much power it's got to have, right?
Yeah.
It can't be light, especially fully loaded with weapons.
Yeah.
Got a couple more Jeeps.
Mighty Might Marine Jeep. Yeah, this one's up to date too. You can drive that off the lot. Watch your heads.
Again, if you're tall, you can't really be in there. As we learned. A Phantom II fighter bomber.
Oh, they got a shovel on the side of this one and an axe. All right, I know I said don't touch the sharp metal thing, but yeah, that's pretty dull. I'll still cut.
I mean, anything will cut. Well, it cut it in one.
If you swing it hard enough. Ooh, Phantom II fighter bomber.
That's crazy.
It was crazy hearing I've seen a few things on how they talk about how they build these just to collapse.
That what you just heard was an airplane landing, taking off.
Taking off. I'm
Taking
pretty
off.
sure this is located right next to the Palm Springs Airport. So there might be a few planes taking off while we're out here. Some artillery, a big old light.
I'm Batman. I don't know if you guys know much about the Battle of Los Angeles back in World War II.
I don't know anything about it.
Well, apparently they weren't sure if it was aliens or were being attacked. It was a few days or weeks after Pearl Harbor.
Crazy.
We can do some research and we'll give you the real details in a bit.
This here is nice.
A nice little shady area.
They got a nice little shady area here. Nice little flag bench. You can sit, watch the planes land or take off.
I believe
There's
that
somebody
plane was
taxiing.
landing.
Oh, they could have been landing. There's someone taxiing over there. These planes over here are on gravel. I don't know if you can hear the footsteps. Everything so far was on a paved area, but
The helicopter you just saw was a Pave Hawk.
I don't like a helicopter like this with a fixed wing, I can trust. A helicopter where the wings can fold, I don't know. It's the same with the plane with foldable wings. Like, I'm sure they're safe. They're built to be safe.
I mean, they lock in place. It's not like they're just flopping.
I can't get over that. Who's got California Girl here?
This is an F-106B.
A Delta Dart?
With fast-acting doors. None of that slow-acting doors over here.
Only fast-acting doors. Notorious Natasha, Simply Wicked. On this, what is this?
Skyfox.
MiG-21. Los is going all for it over there. It is too hot for me.
A7 Corsair 2.
I guess I'll go catch up.
PV2 Harpoon. Twins.
What does he say? I'm what goes bump in the night. Heisenberg.
Besides the heat, this view is pretty phenomenal.
Honestly, if you got like an umbrella or a big hat with the breeze, it's not that bad. What do they say? It's a dry heat.
It's a dry heat. What does they always say? It's not the heat that'll kill you, it's the humidity.
Sure.
Very low humidity.
Yeah. You won't find a lot of that in the desert. They have a Learjet here. Seems like a weird thing to have, but
I mean, he was an interesting man, John Lear.
I thought you were gonna go with King Lear.
No, nah.
A Goneril jet, other one, and the third, Cordelia.
He was a big UFO enthusiast.
King Lear?
Yeah, King Lear.
Crazy.
Yeah, who knew?
Okay, who was the other one? There were 3 daughters, weren't there? Goneril, Cordelia.
In the household?
I'm never gonna get it.
Never gonna get it.
Leave your answer in the comments if you know who was King Lear's other daughter.
Here we have another Russian airplane.
Yeah, we talked about this. The notorious bomber, Notorious Natalie, the MiG-21. This is the Learjet.
And here's
No offense to who built or designed this helicopter, I just don't trust it.
with foldable propellers.
Foldable props? I don't know about that. It's just like this guy with his foldable wings.
It's safe.
I don't know. What is this? Choctaw? Choctaw helicopter? Oh, are the helicopter? Because there's an Apache helicopter, right?
Yeah.
Are there just tribes that are named after helicopters?
Great question.
Is that a helicopter too?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Are we
You
just
just
learning?
stumbled
Did we
into
just learn?
something?
Did we just learn a thing? Crazy. If you knew that, congratulations. I just learned it today. COD transport. All right, be very quiet. This is top secret.
We have made it into the hangar of the F-117
Nighthawk. Oh, there we go. This building, we're told, has the best air conditioning on campus.
And this F-117 came in the museum in pieces, I believe.
Yes. They
was
had to
put
rebuild
together.
it.
We built it from the ground up. It's really pretty cool plane to see. And as promised, the best air conditioning in the campus. You stand right here, it's very delightful. Here you can take a look at the cockpit, the Birkins. We're in the hangar of the F-117, and as always, Michael is going to give us the facts.
No. Luckily, here at this museum, there are docents all over the place. We talked to Barbara when we came in, and she told us a lot about this specific F-17 here, F-117. So this one they got. They were given it, and when it came in pieces. They didn't have the whole plane. They had to refurbish and help put it back together to look like what it looks like now. They had to remove like proprietary stuff, the engines, the coating. Apparently the coating is hazardous, like a chemical hazard. It can't be taken off with just like sandblasting, so they used baking soda particles or something like that. I forget what you said. To strip it.
Mixture, yeah.
Yeah, to strip it of that particular coating to get it in here. It's crazy to see. She was also saying it was commissioned in '83, and nobody knew about it until 1990.
Yeah. Also, one of the other things was it had to be kept indoors. It could not be outside like the other planes that we saw.
Yeah, to get here, for the museum, they had to keep it indoors, which is why we're here in this nice air-conditioned hangar.
Also, on the base, on this bomb bay over here, there are signatures of former pilots.
Yeah, pilots who flew,
who have come to the museum, and
they signed their name right there.
Their name.
I believe also somewhere else on the back there's a signature of all the technicians
that worked on it.
Yeah. And I believe that's one of the engines.
That is one of the engines.
Which is weird to see an engine because I thought it was proprietary, but that's still cool to see.
Well, I mean, you don't see the inner workings of the engine.
I guess that's true.
You see the outside.
All the technicians here that worked on this. I believe it was worked on this model of plane, not this specific one.
And it is a lot bigger than when you see it up close than you expected.
Yeah. What did you say? There were no brakes on it, so it needed 110 feet. That doesn't sound right.
No, she said 1,000.
1,000? It was 1,000?
And a parachute.
And a parachute, just to land.
Yeah. So it can never land on an aircraft carrier. In the cockpit, it's only one person
very
on the flight.
Snug.
Very snug.
If you will.
Longest flight was 19 hours?
Yeah, she said 19 hours. The average one was average mission was I think 90 minutes.
It had to be refilled every 2 hours.
Yeah. But the longest flight being 19 is absurd.
So remember that next time you take a long trip.
Yeah.
Also, if you saw in the cockpit, very small.
Yeah, it's not cozy is what real estate agents would say.
What we're making our way into is a section of the C-119.
It's a boxcar.
It is a boxcar. It's a, we're going into the cockpit.
Oh my god, this is crazy. These
Watch
are
your
very
head.
small steps. Oh my
If
god.
you're over 5'9", watch your head.
Jesus. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, it's a little cramped to get in here.
It's cozy. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Look at that. You got
Look at all oh.
everywhere.
We hit some turbulence.
Look at all this
Look at all these buttons.
machinery and things. Levers. Man. Oh man.
They got a window here you can open. You want some air?
You got windows everywhere.
This is a regular computer lab. All these windows. We can mute all this. Just turn it towards me. Cut the feed. Cut the feed. Vending machine. This is pretty cool. I got a little hatch here. Look up. I assume this is all radar and stuff like that. Pretty neat. So right next to the F-117 hangar, this is the Korea-Vietnam hangar. So all these aircraft in here from those particular wars.
Have a seat from one of the bombers.
Little tribute.
Here we have a shooting star.
Cobra, that's a snake. Bell Huey.
Oh, there you go. See, this one's a Cobra helicopter.
Yeah, and that one's a Bell Huey. UH-1B. What's this one? Okay. So now the goal is to figure out what type of helicopters are named after tribes.
Wow.
What is this?
French? Wow, the speed of this airplane was about 50 miles an hour.
First military airplane to see combat. That's crazy.
It's canvas, ain't it? Some kind of canvas.
I don't know what it is. It's crazy. It could be a canvas.
And this is a Huey helicopter. If you saw the show MASH.
Oh, is this the MASH copter?
I believe so. If,
Something about copyright.
our producer might actually tell us more if we're wrong that this was a helicopter. Here's the backside of the Dark Star.
Yeah. And it's not just all the planes in here. They got all sorts of stuff all over. There's a media wall. There's all of these walls of remembrance and supporters and infographics.
They had the wall of wristbands over there.
Yeah. There's a map of the Korean War over here. Stuff about Learjet.
And then airplanes, other airplanes that obviously can't fit every single airplane.
There's a 1968 Triumph T100R. All the models Los was talking about. These look like biographies.
It's
Colonel
amazing
John W.
how many
Nochita.
airplanes there were. Like when you think about it, like
All the models, all the evolution, the designs.
couple uniforms.
There's a lot of nice stuff here. Personal effects and everything. They even have the gas stoves from the MASH era. Literally it says Korean era MASH. 2-burner Coleman medical gas stoves used to sterilize surgical and medical instruments.
The other thing is like during the Cold War, you don't think that there were like jet planes, but because it's so far away. But yeah, there were jet planes in the Cold War.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
A lot of surveillance during the Cold War. And it gets pretty cold the higher up you go.
That's why you have the jackets.
Keep warm.
This is the George Bush.
HW. There's a section here, presidential aviation experience. So presumably this is all memorabilia from George H.W. Bush.
Notice how nice and polite these airplanes are. Their hands behind their back, paying respect.
Can't trust them. Can't trust a plane with a folded wing.
This is the USS San Jacinto, the oldest aircraft carriers, I guess.
I wanted to say HMS. That's a different Navy.
We are at the World War II exhibition.
After Japan surrendered on August 15th, 1945, General MacArthur set arranging the formal surrender and occupation of Japan. We're in the Pacific Theater. We're in World War II, but this specific hangar has to just do with the Pacific Theater of War. And you can't go anywhere in California without running into Mickey Mouse.
It's everywhere.
This little section here has a bunch of Disney paraphernalia.
Mickey clock. Can't have a clock without a Mickey face.
A bunch
on
of
it.
posters. There's a clock with a Mickey face in it. Oh, okay, so this is from Walt's Gulfstream. Could transport 15 passengers, a pilot, co-pilot, and stewardess.
I don't know if many of you remember when Disney first opened.
They had the tickets?
They had the tickets for every ride, and here's a couple of tickets.
For It's a Small World?
I'm not really sure how many rides were open in that time.
There weren't that many.
No.
I heard that the pirates broke down and the pirates came to life and started eating people.
Rumors.
Or is that a different movie? I don't know. Okay, that's got to be a model of his plane right there.
That it is.
Yep, Walt Disney's Gulfstream, 234 Mickey Mouse.
And there's, you can see how it was laid out right up here.
Dear Mr. Disney, on behalf of myself and the officers of the Grumman Company, we wish to compliment you. We wish to compliment you on one of the most beautiful and practical Gulfstreams that we've seen. Schmancy.
Here we have the stage of the USO with Bob Hope.
Bob Hope. No respect. He gets no respect, Bob Hope.
That is the wrong person.
Uh-oh. Those don't look... It's just equipment out there?
Well, them Fandango vinyl record machines.
Hey!
And the pinball.
Pinball out of order, unfortunately.
And the flappers.
The uniforms of World War II.
And we did not have as many branches of the
Military.
military back
There it
then.
is. No Air Force back in World War II. No, sorry. Space Force.
Space Force. Weapons of World War II.
Isn't the Han Solo gun in here? Yeah, that was a German gun, wasn't it? I don't know if it'd be in here. That looks pretty close. Oh, there it is. Yeah, a German gun. German C96 Mauser, caliber 7.63. This is a reverse trike. TriStar reverse trike. That's crazy. I think of trikes as like a modern day thing you see driving around. They had one in World War II.
Here we have a section dedicated to the Flying Tigers.
(1941 to 1942). The size of these things still gets me. Even those ones, that Navy one right there, I feel like in my brain they're smaller.
Yeah. This is a battleship. If you guys remember, we toured a battleship on the last episode. This is a cutaway of one of them.
Ah, here we go. This looks like ours. Yeah. This is literally it. The USS Missouri, this is an Iowa-class battleship.
So this is a miniature of the one that we toured on the last episode.
And this is actually pretty cool. They open them up so you can see the insides of the submarines, the battleships. You gotta resist the urge to touch them.
Dear Lego Company.
I will say though, it's so tempting to not touch because like the scale of these, the detail, like what are they made out of? The craftsmanship that went into these models
Yeah.
is mind-boggling. Like that looks like cable.
And
It even has the
something
crimps.
You notice in this one, it does not have the armaments that the one we went to see. It does have the modernization
Oh, yeah.
from the 80s.
This would have been the original before it was decked out. Because the one that we went to was upgraded in the 80s, like you said. Hey, a New Orleans class cruiser. Ooh, that was fun. It's New Orleans class cruiser.
Look at the airplane launchers.
Yeah, they had them on the Iowa back there too, or the USS Missouri.
Aircraft carrier.
Yeah, USS Lexington, Lady Lex. All wood paneled on top. That's crazy.
There's a bell.
Nope. This one we don't ring. You can tell they don't want you to ring it because there's not a thing to ring. It's little signs like that that give it all away. Eagle-eyed viewers will know in our last video, there was a rope to ring that bell. If they didn't want you to ring it, they wouldn't put a rope.
Wow, what is this?
It's a trainer?
It's a training, yes.
It's a
isn't it?
training simulator?
Wow.
That, I'm sorry if this offends anyone, that's adorable.
How would you fit in there?
That is adorable. That's an adorable training module right there.
I don't think I can fit in here.
I see that outside a grocery store, rocking back and forth.
Do you think you can fit in here?
Let me take a look. Sorry. It would be tight. There's more leg room than you think, because the leg room goes all the way out to the front, to the nose.
It's like a Prius.
Exactly like a Prius. In fact, Priuses were based off of that, little known fact.
Wow. Spent ammunition. Yeah, I would think after the war there would be a lot of ammunition to like litter everywhere.
There are still minefields that are active from old wars. I'm not surprised. There's the Pacific Theater right there. This giant wall behind us, in front of us. More
Here's some
more
airplanes
foldable
with
wings.
Foldable wings.
Don't trust them. Helped us with the war, still don't trust them.
Cops asked if they needed help and received a report from Taylor stating both my compasses are
You know, it's like you said, like I'm sure they're engineered to lock in place and everything, but
broken. I'm sure I'm in the keys, but I don't know how far
facts don't help.
to get to Fort Lauderdale. Now, this
Wow,
is
this
strange.
entire wing folds on this one.
And he was sure that he was in the Florida Keys, which were nowhere near.
For me, it's not the locking mechanism.
At this point,
It's the fact that like
Grand Bahama Island,
it's just a hinge.
It is just a hinge.
south.
Like I'm sure there's a thing that locks there that deadbolts into something that holds it into place.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
The actuator.
Put the sun
But
Locks us in
in my
place.
brain, it's just the hinge. I understand everything that's going on to make it safe.
He was asked to switch frequencies on
But I just see a hinge.
search and rescue. But to do so, as
A Hellcat?
having lost their way, was increasingly getting worse. Here these
I love the designs on the sides of these.
Yeah.
This Invader has a Norse design on it. An Invader attack bomber.
But you had to make them unique. There were many like it.
It feels like there's
This one
two
was
there's two
yours.
vibes. There's either like aggressive tough vibe or there's like sexy lady vibe.
Yeah, there's animals.
Are there animals? There's
Yeah.
3 vibes. If we see more, the vibes will update. Oh yeah, there you go. King of the Cats, big old tiger. Bob's Bear, animal. Okay, okay. There's 3 vibes.
Can't miss the little shark.
Do 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 do. Plane shark.
As it became clear that Flight 19 was lost, a rescue party
Uh-oh.
to try
This one's leaking something.
home. This would be
It's
a
chocolate.
Mariners seaplane with 13 crew members on board.
Why don't you try it and tell me?
7:30 p.m., however, this search and rescue plane would also send out its final
See, look. That's a bulldog and a.
Yeah, 3 vibes. Like a quarter scale smaller is my brain for these things. Like I guess technically, oh no, it says no step.
Yeah, but I mean, this area. But I think this area you could. Because it's got the skateboard roughly.
The grip, the traction.
Traction.
I guess that makes sense because then you can go there to there.
Yeah.
Who knew? Stopped working. Shortly after this investigation was released, however, the cause was changed to unknown, so that Taylor himself was not blamed.
We are at the European hangar.
So we've gone from Vietnam, Korea to World War II Pacific, and now this is World War II Europe.
Yeah.
We've got a King Cobra here with Pretty Polly on the side.
And what were the 3
The 3 vibes.
motifs of.
Three vibes. 3 vibes. It was like something intimidating or scary, like the Viking, pretty lady, or an animal.
Right.
Those are the 3 vibes that we've got so far. There's another big display here of Europe and North
conflict.
Europe and North Africa, 1943 to 1945.
I see the Scandinavian countries didn't do much.
This feels right. This is the scale I'm talking about. This feels accessible. This is what I think of when I think of a plane.
The Spitfire.
Yeah. It's like something you can hop into. The other ones are just a little bit too tall. This one's
Well.
like, this is the right size.
Look at that size of that guy right there.
That's a different kind of plane though.
You got some memorabilia.
Some Nazi memorabilia? Or just World War II memorabilia? No, that's Nazi memorabilia.
I would say World War II memorabilia.
They're the same thing. So there's a section here dedicated to the women who pioneered aviation. It starts in the 1900s and it goes on all the way through to the present. 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and all the years that lead up to now. There's a bunch of uniforms and pictures. From Vietnam to World War II. Yeah.
Here we're at the D-Day exhibition.
They've got a motor car here. And then all along this back wall here, there's stuff about the Tuskegee Airmen. The Red Tails.
If you haven't seen the movie, I would suggest watching the movie.
One Prime Minister teasing Bessie about her limited circumstances, saying the Frenchman had much.
These are neat little displays. The Cliffs of Dover.
A Model A.
There's a lot of vehicles and stuff too.
Yeah. Mercedes.
The Model AA used a slightly bigger battery
Then the Mercedes.
than the AAA. We got Mitch the Witch 2. It's the second one.
Oh, what happened to the first one?
Don't know. That's crazy, that gunner seat up front.
A Buick. 1939. Yeah, can you imagine sitting up front and like your entire job is to just shoot this gun?
Oh, I was gonna say I would have so much anxiety at being in the front of this plane and not flying it.
Oh.
Like
Also-
I would try and steer.
Also, everybody's shooting at you.
Yeah.
Sitting in the front.
You're right in the front, everyone's shooting at you. Uh-oh. There's a doghouse flying in the sky. Somebody call Charles Schultz. Can we show this? Do we have to blur this out? Copyright infringement? I've heard they're very litigious.
We'll do a different, not this one. This one, I think, is deleted.
Colbert played their song on his last episode, and they had to pay for the music rights. So we're just gonna pixelate out Snoopy here. Oh, I said his name. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? Again, looking up a bunch of little airplanes. I noticed as I was walking back from our little excursion to find some keys, there were chandeliers in the Pacific Theater hangar.
Yeah.
You saw them?
Yeah.
All those chandeliers?
Yeah.
I didn't notice them. First go around.
As you can see, in the museum, you gotta go a couple times just to see everything.
Tower operations? That's not a thing. That's not an exhibit thing. Oh, there's Bunny. Animal and pretty lady. Two vibes.
What are we looking at here?
So this section here appears to be an expedition for Amelia Earhart. Beneath the emerald canopy of Papua New Guinea lies one of the greatest open-air museums of World War II: lost aircrafts, sunken ships, the ghosts of soldiers, locked in time, hidden by the jungle and sea. This is a journey to find Amelia Earhart's Lockheed 10E Electra, lost July 2nd, 1937, before the start of World War II in September 1939. So this little area is all about finding Amelia Earhart. Cool.
We have made it to the Jacksonese B-17 Flying Fortress education experience.
Yeah, the last hangar here is for the B-17. And for a small donation, I think you can go inside. But
Here we
here right
have
at the front, we got a 32 Studebaker Dictator.
This is a Mussolini's car?
It's on loan from the Studebaker Foundation. There you go, B-17 tours, $5 per adult.
Ah, what is this? It's a bomb site.
There's a bunch of artillery over there. And the Norden bomb site.
To drop all that artillery, you need a...
Oh, bomb site. Ah. Jeez, look at this thing.
turret.
Do not climb the turret. There's also a canteen here in the hangar, so if you're a little peckish, you got a place to grab a snack.
You can see the inside here of a cockpit. If you ever wonder where they got the idea for the Millennium Falcon cockpit.
Oh, nice. That's no space station. No, wait, that's no moon. Something. It's one of those lines.
Practically identical.
Is this how an engine works?
Yeah, looks like it. All right, Los.
Yeah, I'm climbing. You want to be my co-pilot?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, this is something else.
Michael, co-pilot me. Wow, this is kind of neat.
I'm in that one. I'm sorry. I gotta leave you. I gotta leave you to be in this one.
Wait.
I gotta do this. Ah. Not real. I guess all these aren't real. They're wooden. But that
And
was.
which
I'm
war
sorry.
was this in?
These were during the Battle of Endor, Battle of Yavin. This is a X-Wing StarCraft right here that we were on. S-foils locked in attack position. I don't know about this.
Okay, I'm stuck.
I was gonna say people are here, so you can't groan while you get in.
Okay, I made it. Wow.
It's pretty comfy. I'm comfy.
A lot of buttons. No steering. Steer lights.
Oh, headlights aren't on. Well,
Or don't feel.
I got the iPad, so it looks like you're driving.
And take off. Kind of significance about that was that was 32 years after the Wright brothers flew. So you went from this wooden and canvas airplane with a 12 horsepower engine to this.
Jeez.
Real big leap in technology.
Yeah.
They built 12,731 of these, and they lost specifically 4,735 to combat. They actually lost more than that, but to combat it was 4,735. 10-man crew, 4 officers, 6 enlisted. Probably the oldest guy in the airplane was the pilot, and
Okay.
he would probably average 22, 23 years old. There could be people as young as 17 out here.
Jeez.
So if you average the age out, it's probably about 20.
Yeah.
One of the big problems that these guys had was frostbite. The plane's not pressurized, nor is it heated. So their average mission was about 8.5 hours. They were flying at 20,000 feet.
Jeez.
That was 40 below.
Yeah.
So that's just a lot. They had their leather flight suits like that, but it just didn't do it after all that time. So, and you can see from the top picture that we cut the suit away. You'll see that swatch of blue. That was called the Blue Bunny suit. And what that was a cross between long underwear and an electric blanket. So when you got cold, you literally plugged your underwear in.
Nice.
And the picture below it, that's Clark Gable.
Oh.
You'll see that cable coming out of his sleeve. That was the plug.
The plug?
That was the cord that you plugged in. My dad was a gunner on one of these things, and he wouldn't talk about much, but he'd talk about that bunny suit.
Yeah.
So that was nice to be warm again. You're going to head on up this ladder. You're going to look to your left, and you'll see where the bombardier and the navigator sat. Just keep in mind, those guys are trying to get the plane on target. But not only are they doing that, they're shooting as well. Everybody on this plane, with the exception of the pilot, would man a gun at one time or another. The bombardier controlled that gun hanging down called the chin gun.
Okay.
The navigator controlled the side guns. Those were called cheek guns. And that chin gun, that was the very first remote control turret. Then you're going to go to your right. You're going to head on up there. That's going to put you on the flight deck. Pilot, co-pilot, flight engineer. You work your way across the bomb bay into the radio room. you'll meet Les back there.
All right.
Now the old girl's 82 years old. No secrets. Take as many pictures you want.
Can do. Thank
All
you.
right, guys, just watch your head going up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill.
It'll bite you.
Woo. It is cozy in here. Oh, that's cool.
Are you still liking this?
So you got to crawl for this first bit.
Very tight spaces.
Very tight spaces.
Wow. So look up here.
Yeah.
Very hard to get to everything.
It was very cramped in that beginning part.
Just imagine having to get down there and then having to crawl.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be another fun challenge. Here you go. This is the bomb bay right here. It's a tight fit in here.
Yes, it is.
And they're crossing this at how high?
No, they weren't crossing.
They wouldn't cross it?
No.
Oh, good.
It wasn't a passageway. It was merely a catwalk. The only time anybody would be on a catwalk during the mission is if after the bombardier dropped the bombs, one hung up like that.
Uh-huh.
The flight engineer would open his door and come out grabbing whatever he could grab a hold of to stay in the airplane because the handrails were not there.
Oh, great.
Yeah, there were no handrails and webbing.
Okay.
We put
Okay.
We put those in for our benefit and your benefit.
No,
Yeah.
I
So he
appreciate
would come out
that.
there and grab something and try and kick the bomb loose. They didn't want to fly back to England with live ordnance.
I could-
Have it, rough landing and then have it bounce off and go off.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, yeah, both of those doors were closed.
Okay.
Quite a bit of.
Oh, so they'd all get on back there then.
Yeah, those four guys up there, actually the five guys up there, flight engineer and the pilot and co-pilot, bombardier, navigator, they all got in that hatch that you just
Gotcha.
came in. Then to bail out, the bombardier and navigator would bail out of that small hatch.
Yeah.
Pilot and co-pilot and flight engineer would come back and bail out through the bomb bay. More than likely, they'd open the doors and bail out through the bomb bay. And then the guy, this is where the radio operator was.
Yeah.
And except on takeoff, when all of the guys in the back were sitting up here on the floor to get their weight up here near the bomb bay, the center of gravity. Because this is a tail dragger, and you got to get level with the runway before you begin to take off. So can't have too much weight back there in the tail. So they'd sit here on the floor. And then when they got airborne, the pilot would tell them, okay, everybody,
Cool.
man your positions, yeah. So, the only thing in here that I think is interesting is once you get above 10,000 feet, you go on oxygen. Everybody did, because airplane's not pressurized.
Yeah.
So, this is a walk-around bottle. They're, say, 20, 25,000 feet on the bomb run, and one of the waist gunners gets wounded, the other one is still firing. You would probably press his intercom button and ask the radio operator to put on this walk-around bottle. It has 10 to 12 minutes worth of oxygen in it. Give him time to walk back here, put a tourniquet on some guy or whatever. and then come back and get back on his regular oxygen feed. If some, of course, we don't have any in the airplane, unfortunately. They also had bailout bottles. It was a long cylindrical bottle, about like that. It was in a sheath that you could attach it to either belt or your harness and put your mask on to that. Because if you had to bail out and you're 20,000 feet,
Yeah.
you got to be able to breathe while you free fall down
Yeah.
below 10,000 feet. Yeah. We've got one in a display case over there. I've been lobbying to get it put in here.
That would be cool to see. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you get out from the front desk, you just go a little bit over to your left, and there's a display case.
Oh, okay.
And it's got a bailout bottle in there. So,
So what was the back used for?
Pardon?
Yeah,
The back there.
The back there. What was
we're
used
going through there.
Oh, okay.
This is called the waist area, W-A-I-S-T, like your waist. Okay, this is the ball turret. We'll see it when we get on the outside. You got 2 waist gunners, and then behind that fan, which is not standard issue, that was put in there by us. And also the auxiliary power unit. It's the tail gunner's position.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So, just be careful not to step into that.
Gotcha.
I've only fallen into it once. I was headed that way. Didn't get a good enough grip on the bulkhead there, and I kind of fell backwards into it.
Oh no. You don't make that mistake twice.
That's true. Okay, these are 50 caliber Browning machine guns, and they were calibrated to fire at 12 to 14 seconds, 12 to 14 rounds per second.
Okay.
Each gunner had roughly 700 rounds of ammunition on a belt in the wooden box. Feeds out of the box into the traveler and up here into the breech. And with only 700 rounds, they want to conserve ammunition, so they fire in 2-second, 3-second bursts. Just blip and stop. Also, don't overheat the barrel by firing continuously. You know, a 30 caliber machine gun that the infantry carried. You had a gunner and you had an ammo carrier. Ammo carrier usually had an extra barrel or 2.
Because they would overheat.
Yeah.
They
So
would
you gotta
overheat it.
change it.
Well, if you know you're in the Pacific, here come 100 Japanese at you. You're not going to just fire in short bursts.
Yeah.
You're just going to hold the trigger down and
Yeah.
do this. And if you burn out a barrel, ammo carrier had another one you could put it in.
But you can do that, change them here. Not just-
No way to change them.
Be a little more difficult.
Yeah. Plus, they didn't even carry any extra barrels. Didn't even carry any extra ammunition.
That was all you got for your
That
flight?
was all you got for the mission. That's why you conserved it.
Yeah.
Because you might be attacked. You would probably be attacked going to Berlin, but for sure, and then you might be attacked on the way back. Especially before the P-51 came along, because the 2 fighters that we had, the P-47 Thunderbolt and the P-38 Lightning, both of which we have in this European hangar, they did not have the range to go from southern England to Berlin and back. But the P-51 with tip tanks could make it all the way
Okay.
there and back. That's where the Tuskegee Airmen,
Yeah.
like we have a Tuskegee airplane painted Tuskegee with the red tail.
Yeah, we saw that.
So once the P-51 came along, that kind of turned the tide of the war and allowed the 8th Air Force just to bomb the crap out of Berlin and
Yeah.
the rest of Germany. And if Hitler hadn't been such a stupid SOB, because the Germans developed the first jet fighter.
Oh.
We've got a Mach one over there. It's called the Messerschmitt 262.
Okay, I think we saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he the Air Force, the Luftwaffe, wanted to build a lot of those because the ME-262 was 120 miles an hour faster than the P-51.
Oh, wow.
And the P-51 was pretty fast. But because the British in the very early part of the war, in 1939 and 1940, were bombing Germany, but they were bombing at night. They did not want to risk daylight raids because they just didn't have that many bombers to spare.
Yeah.
And, you know, flying during the daytime made you
Easier to
sit
spot.
back.
Yeah.
So they were flying at night, and their bombing was very inaccurate, and they were killing a lot of Germans, civilians, and towns and that sort of stuff. Hitler was so enraged when they asked for more 262s. He said no. He wanted all the money spent on the V1 and V2 rockets. Because after he had to quit bombing England,
Yeah.
because we had developed fighters and they had developed anti-aircraft facilities to prevent it, he could launch a V1 and a V2, or lots of them. That's what he spent his money on, and they never built any more than 12
Oh, those jet fighters.
jet fighters. So
Okay.
that could have cost him the war. Also, being such an idiot, he tried to attack Russia,
Oh, yeah.
and he delayed it and delayed it and delayed it until it was winter time.
Yep.
And he had a whole lot of his soldiers freeze to death.
Yep.
So, yeah. Anyway, okay. So these guys, like I said, 700 rounds firing in short bursts. In the earlier models of the B-17, these guys were back to back, which meant they got in each other's
Yeah.
way. Also, equivalent of a 50 caliber round coming through this skin, and they're back to back. It's going to take
them both out.
Yeah.
So they also, so now maybe one of them would live. Okay. This is the only picture I ever point out. And I have had a little flashlight. Because this one, and the guy who put the lighting in agrees, this is a phony picture. He's not floating in the air, like you can look. This one, I have no idea why this photograph is in here, except I guess maybe somebody had it and said, well, let's use it. But this is the one. And it's an actual combat photo.
Yeah.
See all
Oh,
the
shells.
brass, yeah, all the shell casings at his feet. He's in fully fleece-lined leather from head to toe, helmet, gloves, and boots,
Yeah.
Jesus.
and a flight suit, and a flak jacket. I'm sure they said something like, well, horse hockey.
Yeah.
So I would be willing to bet money that some ground crew chief mechanic talked to a tail gunner and he said, I got a solution for you. The 8th Air Force in Southern England had bases everywhere, and every base had a lot of bicycles on it because that was how they got from their sleeping.
Well, get around here.
See it through there.
I don't think I can. I don't think I'm tall enough either.
I think it's still in there.
It looks like it.
Yeah, you bicycle seat on a pedestal.
Yeah.
Yeah. A few months ago, somebody got in there and knocked the bicycle seat off the pedestal.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's so small.
Whenever we have night events here, some of our hangars have big functions.
Yeah. People use it as an opportunity.
They use it as an opportunity to sneak in there.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So one couple put the ladder up into the bomb bay and climbed in, and then they, I forget what they did. They dislodged something or whatever. But we had security cameras installed. And so the museum knows who they are and they're banned from the museum.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing, as it sits, by some people, because it's fully restored, it's flyable. It actually would fly if we were ever going to take it out of here.
Really?
Which we're not. It last flew in 2008.
Oh, wow.
But it's now, this one and apparently another one that is flyable and fully restored is valued about $10 million each.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't want people coming in and
Oh,
monkeying around all over them.
we were talking about during a season from like, October till April or May, we figure about 30,000 people have gone through this thing.
Oh, wow.
And all of that traffic has started to make the fuselage is making a noise. The walkway especially, it's wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's starting to creak
Creaking
and whatever.
and moaning.
But, so,
That's great. 30,000 people walk through at least?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah. And that's not counting the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We do 6,000 kids a season. Give them a tour, feed them lunch,
Yeah. I saw that little
shove them
canteen.
back on the bus, screaming and hollering, You gotta go back to school. No, we don't. That's on the bus. Let's take a look at the ball turret, which for most people is the most interesting. I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah.
I want to get around here a little bit closer. That red bar,
Goodness.
I call it the granny bar, because the guy up there who's the hangar chief was here one day, and he looked, some grandmother put her two grandkids inside the ball. So he read her the
Jeez.
riot act. She got all huffy anyway.
Yeah.
So we went to restoration over here, right on the other side of the fence there, and said, we need something to keep people from doing that crap, so they put that bar across there.
Yeah.
I call it the granny bar.
Hard to miss.
Yeah. On takeoff, this hatch is closed, of course, and the ball is rotated where the guns are facing towards the rear. So what happens, they get up to about 10,000 feet or 20,000 feet or wherever, and the pilot has said, everybody get in your positions. He electrically rotates it 180 degrees this way. Now his hatch is on the inside. You remember seeing a hatch on the inside?
Oh,
Yeah.
That was where his ammunition was loaded in the canisters that were right on the other side there. Wow. So he rotates it up, gets in, closes his hatch, and rotates back to where it is now. He had a yoke. We don't have one in there, but it was up above this sight right there.
Okay.
Okay? You could lean it to the left, the ball rotates to the left, to the right, to the right. Press it down and the guns do press. And he could also fire his guns because he's got twin 50 calibers.
Wow.
And then I think, who was it? Bill, the person up front,
Bill, yeah.
was saying they were 19 or something, or 17 as youngest.
There were
Will it
some
be on here?
There were some 16-year-olds.
You got to be young
in
to
the Air
be.
Corps.
You got to be young to be in these.
Yeah. Well, you have to be probably 5'3", 5'4".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 5'6" could get in there, but that's going to be a tight squeeze.
Yeah. Just lying on your back or on your knees on that bicycle seat over there, or it's just.
Yeah, yeah. One book that I read said these were very young boys who quickly became very young men.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, so he's in there, and it's electrically operated, rotation and all of that. If it comes time to get out, they're headed home. and across the channel, and he has to be out of the ball on landing. Electrically operated in his damage. He had a hand crank. He could crank himself back into the fuselage and open his hatch and get out. Okay, what if he's wounded? He can't crank himself. They had an extra crank handle inside the airplane. Another crew member would come, crank him back in, open his hatch, and pull him out.
Pull him out, yeah.
And if he were so severely wounded, they didn't think he would last the whole rest of the mission. They would probably put a parachute on him, put on a bailout bottle, which gives him some oxygen, and push him out the hatch.
Jeez.
Wow.
Better to land and get captured and be a POW than just to die on the way home.
Yeah, yeah.
So the British did a study of 1,700 B-17s lost in combat. And they tallied the fatalities by position in the airplane. Two-guy bombardier and navigator up in that plexiglass nose, with the Luftwaffe flying straight at them. Their mortality rate approached 20%.
Okay.
1 out of 5. The tail gunner, he's got twin 50s. He can elevate them and depress them, but it had very little lateral movement,
Right.
just by the construction of it. So he's back there this way. Fighter aircraft comes along at about 10 or 12 degrees off center, and they will just turn to him and light him up
Yeah.
without return fire. His mortality rate was 18%.
Oh, wow. Okay.
These two guys, his aircraft like to fired the biggest target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the middle of the airplane is a big target. Their mortality rate was about 15%. Because there's nothing between them
Yeah.
except the limit in this thing.
Yeah.
This guy, any guesses?
30?
They're only getting lower.
They're only getting lower.
Oh no.
5?
You're very close, 6.3.
6.3.
There's a 6.3 mortality rate in the ball turret. And just, I would say 95 out of 100 people who come in here think this is the most dangerous place to be. And it's really not.
Nah. Well, like you were saying, like they're either coming at you, chasing you, or they're trying to hit
Behind you,
the.
or they're coming down across you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's, considering the size of the airplane, it's really a pretty small target.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
6.3?
6.3.
You didn't want to join the Air Corps if you were short, because you might have
Feels like it's worth it now to be.
Squeeze in there.
Yeah. Yeah. If you had known those stats to start, yeah, sure, I'll take the ball. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought it would be the most dangerous one.
Well, you're not alone. There are an awful lot of
Yeah.
people who say, oh. And then there's the myth that somehow got started, I think, with a Steven Spielberg movie. The ball turret gunner is trapped inside the ball, which we all know now that they would pretty much be able to get him out unless it was real badly structured, and then he might have been dead anyway.
Yeah.
This airplane was flying, and they're going to have to make a wheels-up landing.
Oh, wheels up.
The guy, if you ever saw that,
Yeah.
the guy in the ball is a cartoonist or an artist, something like that, and he draws wheels, and then these blue balloon wheels kind of appear magically.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
remember seeing it. It's like Amazing Stories or something, right?
Something.
The name of the show, yeah.
They can't find any documentation of a ball turret gunner being sacrificed by being in the ball and making
Wheels up landing.
Yeah. Another factor in that is it's empty and they're going to make a wheels up landing. They had a procedure to just drop the entire ball because it is so sturdily built compared to this aluminum
Yeah.
Yeah.
cocoon there. If you landed without main landing gear, this thing would just rip out the entire back of the airplane. And then it'd be total scrap.
Yeah.
Drop a ball, land, they can repair it, put a new ball in and go. There's a picture over right in front of the desk. And it's an interior view looking through the hole in the fuselage. You can see the ball and the support pole dropping through the air.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they tried to drop it on somebody's house or
What they were trying to do,
whatever.
yeah.
Wow.
Can we get under and look up at the
Sure.
bomb?
Absolutely.
The bomb hangar?
The Bombay?
Bombay?
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, you can crawl in here. Or not.
He chose not. Okay. It was always a mistake to give me the camera. So here we are in the bomb bay. This mesh and hand railing, focus, was added, so none of this was here. Just all these bombs.
Yeah, that's what you said. Unfortunately, so I showed you how to adjust the thermostat, and we have freezing.
So like you're saying, nobody would really be in here unless something went wrong and they had to.
Exactly.
And yeah, there's not.
Although, I'll tell you what, let me amend that. If it were a really critical mission, okay, and the intelligence people wanted to know, did they hit the target or did they not? They would get a guy, and I have an old one, I'm thinking it's probably the same camera, an old Bell and Howell wind-up movie camera.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I think it was 8mm.
Okay.
He would wind it up, and he would be somewhere here in the Bombay, probably in this corner right here, shooting film of the bomb drop. And he didn't realize. He didn't realize by holding it this way, he's taking pictures this way, when he should have turned it this way. So the airplane is headed this way, which means the bombs are dropping this way. And the way he's got it is they're going sideways. Or they're headed this way, which they're not. They're headed down and this way, same as the airplane. But anyway, that was the purpose of having a photographer, cinematographer in here.
Apparently, she's glad she's.
Yeah, and with nothing to hang on to,
Nope.
and all the air passing through here, and you're what, 20,000 feet in the air? You said?
Yeah, 20 to 25,000. Yeah.
Man.
Huevos grandes.
Yeah.
Well, that's the greatest generation.
Yeah.
Yep, they were. My dad was a bombardier navigator, a dual position on a B-26, six-man crew, twin-engine bomber. And he was shot down, or they were shot down over Mantua, Italy. And Messerschmitt, with an Italian pilot, shot him down. Actually, set him on fire.
Oh wow.
And the rest of the crew bailed out, and they lowered the landing gear, which was an indication amongst airmen. When you lower your landing gear, you basically just put your hands up, saying, you know, don't waste any more ammunition on us. We're done today. So, because he was in the nose during the bomber, you want to take a look at this B-26?
Yeah, I'm sure.
With Daddy.
This is not him, but this is where he was, up here in the nose. And they were on the bomb run. They were bombing railroad yards in Mantua, Italy. So when they got set on fire, The rest of the crew, the co-pilot rang the bailout bell. They bailed out. He had to go up behind the cockpit to get his parachute. There wasn't room for it.
Yeah.
Put his parachute on. And by then, the only place he could bail out was with the nose wheel. Well, somewhere there, nose wheel extended there. He bailed out of the nose wheel well and landed in the street in Mantua, Italy. An Italian policeman and an SS officer grabbed him, put him in a car and sent him to a hospital there in Mantua. This was October 19th of 1944.
Okay.
And he was burned on his face and hands. And he one time told me, late in life, he was hoping, and maybe he didn't tell me, he told my sister, my younger sister, she told me. And he said that first night, he was hoping he would die.
Oh.
The burns were so painful. He woke up the next morning, he's still alive. He sees what looks like a 12-year-old kid walking through the hospital. His arm has been taken off.
Oh, jeez.
There was a Russian soldier, 12-year-old soldier. He'd been captured. They amputated his arm.
Yeah.
So he wound up, after he recovered enough, because Mantua is right up here in northern Italy. They put him on a train right up here to Stalag 7A in Moosburg, Germany. All of these prisoner of war camps and concentration camps were freed by General Patton and his Third Army when they came through in April and May of 44.
44?
No, I'm sorry, 45.
Okay.
So he was in there when I was born in Shreveport, Louisiana, where my mother met. I was born in 45, February 45, while he was still a POW.
Wow.
But he made it home, went back to Texas A&M, finished his degree, because he had one semester of college, because that was the fall semester of 1941. He was studying for finals, listening to the radio, and the radio came on, Pearl Harbor's been bombed by the Japanese. So anyway, he lived through it. He came back. This was the picture of the ball.
Oh, there we go.
The ball
The
dropping.
ball turret dropping.
Yeah. So to end the story and let you guys get on your way, in let me think, he was 70 at the time. He was born in 20, he was about 93 or 94. His kidneys were destroyed by the medication, the painkillers that the VA had prescribed for him.
Yeah.
So my sister took him to the doctor, and the doctor said, you have three options. One is you can go on dialysis. Two, you can have a transplant. Three, you can die. And the way he was, well, I'll just die then. And my sister said, like hell you will.
Yeah.
So she went and got tested as a kidney donor. She had two little girls and was 5 years younger than I am. I was unmarried, had no children. I went and got tested. I was compatible, and I said, end of story, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So we went back to the hospital where I was born, Shepherd Memorial Hospital in Shreveport. And I forgot to mention, in the hospital in Mantua, Sisters of Mercy, Catholic nuns were there. Shepherd Memorial also had Sisters of Mercy, Catholic nuns. So we go in, we asked the surgeons, I asked him, is it going to leave a scar? Yeah, it's like a shark bite out. They started right there.
Yeah.
Sliced me open almost to the middle of my back.
Yeah.
And then they closed it with these big staples. Yeah. And I said, well, how long will we be in the hospital? And they told my dad, at least a week to 10 days. I asked about me, he said, it could be 2 to 3 weeks. Well, we had both been athletic all our lives.
Yeah.
played baseball, football, basketball, whatever. He was out in 4 days, and I was out in 7.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And he lived another 16 years.
Oh,
Nice.
great.
86, yeah.
That's great.
That's
Anyway.
amazing.
That's awesome.
Thank
Make a
you.
movie of that. There are a lot better movies to be made with these guys. You know?
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
awesome. You're from Shreveport?
Yeah,
Nice to meet you, Les.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Where are
you.
you from?
Well, I'm from San Gabriel Valley, West Covina,
Oh.
but I went to school in Tulane,
Oh, yeah.
and then I taught down in UL Lafayette.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm very familiar with Louisiana.
Oh, absolutely. Worst highways in the U.S., but the most fun. I mean,
Oh yeah.
let me go to New Orleans anytime.
Oh yeah.
I'd walk there if I had to.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
thank
you
you.
very much. Appreciate it.
Hate taking up so much of your time.
Ah.
There's a
no,
whole
it's-
lot to see.
No, no, we
Yeah.
saved this for last.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right. Well, then I'll shut up and let you go.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Have a good day.
Well, that's it. We got through the museum.
We did it. We're back out in this scorching heat.
It's 108, 9 currently.
It's too hot.
It
what
is way too hot, but we got through it. It's amazing. If you're outside, don't touch anything metal.
Exactly.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Call
Tell
to
a friend.
action. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell that friend to like, subscribe, and comment if you want us to go anywhere. If there's anywhere near you, anywhere you want us to visit, let us know, and maybe we'll go journey there.
Yeah, until next time, be good humans.
All right. Let's get the hell out of this heat.